celebrities on YouTube. I'm not talking here about YouTube celebrities like PewDiePie. I'm talking about Will Smith, Jack Black, Jablinski coming over to YouTube for at least one whole day, 24 hours. No one's gonna upload a single video onto YouTube. So I'm just gonna read to you the poll I've sent on the community tab of YouTube, and then we'll do the intro stuff. So I've said it's bad enough to compete with big YouTubers. We accept it and move on, since all YouTubers started as a nobody on this platform, and every YouTuber should be trying their best practices or whatever they can to grow their channel. But recent trends indicate that this may become a lost cause and put people off ever considering joining on YouTube or continuing if you just joined. And I'm not referring to the strict rules which are being implemented gradually. I'm talking about celebrities taking over this platform because of their existing momentum from the fame. Their channel explode with or without content, and probably with very minimum effort. So what are your thoughts? And boy, did I not know that this was going to be a divisive topic. I just thought most people would agree, yeah, celebrities should just, not come to YouTube, they're just being greedy. Or the other option was celebrities have full right to be on YouTube, just deal with it. And there was a third one for other, but there's hardly any vote on that one. So I was mistaken. This seems to be an interesting topic, so we're going to cover this today on Heal My Tech. Roll the intro. Hey name tags, and welcome. This is Ash from Heal My Tech, helping you go from newbie to techie. On this channel we do reviews, repairs and tutorials of tech, and sometimes we talk about entrepreneurship like today. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, enable the bell icon notification, and everyone smash that like button for more videos. And also there is Amazon affiliate links below, and that's gonna not cost you anything extra if you use them. It's gonna help my channel out. Thanks a million. This is not drama. This is about the whole YouTube operations and the future and what's been happening. And I have an interest towards YouTube, obviously being on YouTube myself, and I've done a couple of videos on the topic. I'm going to read to you some of the comments we've had, and they're really interesting, and I have a position that I want to hold. I'm not going to be fence sitting on this one. I have my own thoughts, but I'm having difficulty defining what can be done about it. This is why I'm opening this discussion, and I'm hoping you're going to join and leave your thoughts down below, no matter how controversial it can be. That's what we're supposed to do here on YouTube, isn't it? Start a conversation, right? So let's do this. One of the first comments I've had, which is probably pro the celebrities coming over and they have a right to do so, is from Pratyush Nayak. Hi dude. So he says, I think celebrities too often start from a point when they had nothing to a point when they have achieved so much, and yet there is so much to cover. Fair point. So it's a challenge, a competitive one. I don't think you, as in me, Ash from Heal My Tech, need to worry about them, because you have established yourself well in this industry. But yes, getting better than them, that is going to be a tough thing. Best of luck. I get your point, but couple of things. One, my channel isn't doing too great at the moment, and it's not anyone's fault except I take full responsibility, because although I have implemented some best practices, I haven't been regularly uploading and I've been consistent. I'm doing a lot more than before, but it's actually kind of bombing as well. So this is interesting in terms of trying to work with the algorithm and implementing those best practices. But hey, today's video I'm hoping is controversial enough that is going to create some sort of discussion, engagement, increase my watch hours and average time, and hopefully that might do something for my channel. We'll see. So I said to him, thanks for the vote of confidence. Although I do have a channel, it is not doing nowhere as good as it should, considering that I have 4 years experience, but not full time, mind you. And I've been trying to implement some best practices. Still, I was lucky enough to join before it became really hard. I feel sorry for you smaller YouTubers who just started. I feel your pain. However, I feel for newer, smaller YouTubers, and the point is, we cannot simply walk into mainstream media, whereas celebs can just walk into on YouTube. So that's kind of one big point, is whatever privilege there is for everyone on YouTube, anyone can just join in, and once you meet the criteria for joining the YouTube Partner Program, you're on your way. And the celebrities, because they've got such momentum, it's guaranteed, I would say 99.9% guaranteed that they just come over and say they're going to open a YouTube account, and they're going to have millions of subscribers with no effort. And we know that's happened with Jablinski. Jack Black just kind of announced he's going to be starting a gaming channel with his son, and the second video had almost no content. It was just very, very short as well, and his channel blew up like over 2 million subscribers. I mean, good on him. It's not Jack Black's fault. He didn't ask for this. It's just the way the system is. That's kind of, I'm guessing, reality. It's a harsh reality, but it's reality. So I'm hoping Jack Black is going to do well. A lot of people seem to say that of all celebrities who come to YouTube, maybe Jack Black is one of those who looks like he belongs on YouTube. He's crazy enough. He's done some pretty, silly stuff in his career. So maybe he will do quite well. Good luck to you, mate. Got nothing against you. But the worry is what trend that is already setting and what's going to happen to YouTube in the future. Alright, this other comment is from Nabil Hussein Shah, and he says, personally, I feel celebrities who are going into YouTube as they love this platform and want to switch it up a bit to create content for their fans in their free time deserves to be on YouTube, like Jablinski, while celebrities who go into YouTube just to reach a wider audience and for more sources of income, revenue, self-entitlement, etc. shouldn't deserve or be encouraged to be on YouTube. I put passion over popularity, and people with enough passion should deserve an equal amount of popularity. Well done, mate. Bravo. I completely agree with you, but my question to you would be, how would you tell who is doing what? How are you going to judge someone's intention? Are they just trying to reach a wider audience, get more money, or do they truly have a passion for that? But here's the problem, right? You guys know, okay? If you're doing YouTube, if you've ever tried it, it takes a lot of work, especially lately. You can't just turn up whenever you want, once a week or even once a month, do a video and then not bother again. You're not going to do well. Your channel's going to get shut down unless you're really exceptional or you're a celebrity. And that's the problem. If you're a celebrity and you have a career and you're doing well, YouTube is not a part-time thing anymore. You may start part-time, but if you want to do well, it's a full-blown, I would even say it's an all-the-time activity. You have to give it everything. And what time are these celebrities going to have to give it to YouTube? Probably not, unless their career is bombing really badly, and that's why they are here on YouTube. I don't know. Is that the case? So how are you going to discern who is going to put their passion onto YouTube and who is just here just to extend their audience? And then again, if they're doing it, and I'm not sure if I know the full context of those guys joining in, do they have a complete team behind them who is doing the whole production side of it, or is it just themselves? I don't know. Maybe I would probably relax a bit if I knew, like Will Smith or Jack Black, on their own without the help of a team, starting out like everybody else. They're actually doing, their own writing, their own production, their own editing, their own distribution, and then their own engagement, and not having someone else to kind of respond to the comments. So maybe that would make them feel a bit more part of the community, of the YouTube community. What do you guys think? Do I have a point? I think I mentioned earlier somewhere about I wasn't too worried about anyone competing directly with me, since my niche is about tech and I don't see any celebrities coming in to do tech. So we had a response from Chris Topsky. He says, in response to yours through on mine, you can't rule out that at some point there won't be a celebrity covering tech in the future. Look at how the gaming community is seeing celebrities like Jack Black and James Buckley be successful in that niche area. So I replied to him, fair enough. My point is that even in my niche, not many people cover the repair aspect of tech. So in that sense, it doesn't affect me that much with or without any celeb in the future. I think if there was a celeb tech, they would be covering more latest tech, which I don't cover much. But even if that happened, and there's a low probability of that, I'm not in this game for numbers, me personally. Otherwise, I would be touching on a lot more controversial topics and create unnecessary drama just for the numbers. And you guys know I don't do religion, politics, and drama. I know this is not drama, this is factual stuff. This is what's happening on YouTube. I've done some topics on this before on YouTube, so I just want to talk about it. And the worst case scenario would mean that trying other niches and experimenting would be something that I would want to do. I'm actually empathizing with the small YouTubers in their own niche who are now also having to contend with celeb competition. I can think of one example, I don't want to name it, but they are a celebrity and they have a makeup tutorial channel. So you can imagine all these other makeup tutorial channels having to compete, especially the new ones, with that celebrity who, come on, there's no comparison. So that's kind of my point, right? It's not about my own, I don't have a problem with it personally. personally, because if I did, I would have already started to cover the latest tech and try to kind of climb up the ladder that way. But I chose to do more repair and tutorials like this because I want this niche, I want to build up that way, and that's why I love doing. Not to say I'm not going to experiment in the future. Now, we are not just talking here about celebrities though. It's the issue with YouTube is that they are a big company and they are in the business of making money. I mean, that's what businesses do, okay? I can't fault any platform that wants to make money. The cost of it though, there's a problem. And let me have a disclaimer as well before we continue. I owe so much to YouTube. I was a psychiatric nurse before, 10 years in the NHS. I knew nothing about tech, and only through YouTube, I would say 95% of the things I know come from YouTube. And now I'm putting it back and giving back to the community because I've learned so much. I've literally made a new career out of YouTube, so I call it YouTube University. I studied for free and I'm still studying today, and I want to keep giving back. Okay, so I love YouTube for that aspect. Also, you guys know they've invited me over so many times to do their workshops. I'm grateful for that. I've learned a lot. Not that it's succeeding for my channel right now, I'm kind of bumming, but I'm grateful for that, and I encourage everyone to start a YouTube channel no matter what. So nothing against YouTube itself. The problem is the direction that YouTube is going is getting more commercial, and the main concern is about making the money over and above the passion that a lot of YouTubers had and put on that platform. So a lot of small creators are suffering, and at the same time YouTube is also doing a lot to purge the channel of nonsense, which is way overdue. They have also started being a bit more clear with communicating. I mean, there is also an update recently that they're going to be getting more strict. If you're using profanity in your videos, you're probably going to have a few strikes here and there, and you're probably gonna get kicked off. Okay, that's gonna happen, and they've communicated that to us recently. So I'm all for the positive changes, but the trend that we are now seeing is that, you know, with the apocalypse that we had, there were some channels like PewDiePie being supposedly discriminated against, but then you have other channels who belong to corporates, to TV corporates, and they are doing the same thing, but they don't get demonetized or discriminated against. And a lot of people have done coverage on this. Philip DeFranco for one, you know, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't need to go into details, but I'm talking here about the trend, okay, where we're going. We are seeing more and more celebrities coming over, and we're seeing big corporates and big companies. I mean, PewDiePie versus T-Series, they are taking over. So what's going to happen to YouTube? YouTube is not going to be YouTube anymore, is it now? It's going to be their tube. At the same time, I'm going to be opening a can of worms here. If I say, yeah, I think it's a problem, I think we should maybe have stricter rules for celebrities. The first issue would be, how do you define a celebrity? Who is that celebrity? Is it a child celebrity who had maybe 1 or 2 box office hits, and then they have led a normal life since then, and now that they are trying maybe to do a YouTube channel, are they still a celebrity? I don't know. What about a celebrity who did not do very well and a couple of movies, and then they bombed out, and then now they're trying YouTube? Should they be celebrity? Should they be in the same category as those A-listers who are having hits after hits and still are going to be having a YouTube channel? I don't know. I've got no idea how to maybe come up with rules for differentiating between who you're going to define as a celebrity or not. No idea. What do you guys think? Do you have a solution? I don't. I actually had a crazy thought. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I'm way too small to be able to rally people to do that. But I thought, can you imagine what would happen if all the YouTubers, or at least a lot of the YouTubers, especially the big ones, even the small ones, we get together, we fix a date, and we say, that's it, for at least one whole day, 24 hours, no one's going to upload a single video onto YouTube. How much of a difference is that going to make? How much is that going to hurt YouTube? Is it even going to hurt YouTube? As in a demonstration against the policies, we want our voices heard even more. Like to stand against, no, we don't want celebrities. Should we be doing this? Is that a good idea? Am I crazy? Don't hate on me. I'm just thinking out loud, okay? I'm allowed to have an opinion. I'm sharing with you. Maybe you can talk me out of it or give me some sense. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. So that's one. Not only that, how about if we take this rally even further? We say, right, not only YouTubers won't upload anything for one whole day, How about viewers also agree not to go onto YouTube, not to watch a single thing? Maybe even YouTubers and YouTube viewers just completely log off their account for that whole day. No activities on YouTube whatsoever, at least from the non-celebrity ones and the non-company ones. I think that would make a huge impact against YouTube, and maybe you might get some things done. Do you guys want to do this? I don't think I'm big enough to be able to create this. Somebody have a hashtag sending out, I don't know, Pewds, can you do that? Philip DeFranco, can you do that? Can you rally people? I don't know. What do you suggest we do? Should we have an issue with celebrities or not? At the risk of making a fool of myself, I'm going to be now uploading this video, and I probably have talked a lot of rubbish. But at the same time, I'm hoping that I've started a discussion which you guys are going to join in. I'm going to end this video here. As usual, you know what to do down below. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, and subscribe if you've not done so yet. And please don't hate on me too much, only sharing my open thoughts. And that's what we're supposed to do here on YouTube. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a pleasure. This was Ash from Heal My Tech, helping you go from newbie to techie. Until next time, peace out.